Okay, so this came off on these in for you. Apparently, the Phoenix police presented body cam footage on Monday, November the 30th. I don't know when the hell this is on here now for. November the 30th was like yay many days away. Fatally shooting former NFL and Stanford University defensive lineman EKOM UDOFIA. I'm not a football fan, so I don't know the guy. But according to Emmy Wilder and Richard Obert of the Arizona Public something or another, Arizona Republic Crisis something or another. Briefly, the body cam video, which shows officers shooting Mr. U multiple times with bullets and stun bags. Okay, well, if you're using stun bags, why you need bullets? But okay. And pepper balls. Per Wilder and Orbit's, officers were dispatched to around 2 a.m. November 30th after reports of a man was acting irrationally near traffic and responded to appear to be under the influence of drugs. Mr. Yu approached the police while holding what appeared to be a gun. The officers pleaded with him to stop, drop the object, and he did not comply. One officer yelled, "Dude, I gotta shoot him, bro." Two officers shot Mr. Yu at least 5 times, causing him to fall to the ground. While on the ground, he was shot with a stun bag and a baton rounds. Although they had seen the body cam footage, the police said that he pointed a gun at them again from the ground, which resulted in the officer firing at least 6 more live rounds at him. The officer also shot a pepper ball in Mr. Yu before the police dogs were deployed. God damn, they're destroying this black dude, man. On Mr. Yu's leg, and dragged him away from the weapon. He was then taken to the hospital where he died. It was later confirmed that the weapon Mr. Yu was holding was a BB gun. It was later confirmed that the weapon Mr. Yu was holding was a BB gun. Why does it say it twice? Maybe I read it twice. Mr. Yu was 33 years old at the time of his death. Spent 5 seasons in the defensive of Stanford in 2005 to 2009. He was 1.5 sack during his collegiate career. In his season in 2006, he was recorded as 43 tackles, 1.5 tackles for a loss of 1 sack. After going undrafted, Mr. Yu briefly spent time with the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints, although he never appeared in regular seasons of the NFL game. Phoenix police constructed both internal criminal investigations to determine whether the 4 officers acted properly in the shooting. Alright, so this is the guy. Don't know if you can see that. We're going to chit-chat about that for a second. Alright, so one, I wasn't there. I didn't see this. I'm not a football fan. But for the love of God, black people, if a cop tells you to do something, if you want to go the fuck home alive, please comply. You don't comply with the cops, man. There's no telling what they're going to do. There's no telling if they're going to shoot you or if they're going to tase you. A couple of weeks ago, I watched a white guy get stabbed by a cop. Totally missaid that. I watched a white cop get stabbed by a white dude, and the white cop, which I believe I showed the video, I'm not going to swear to it, but the white cop was running with his handgun first. Then he switched to put his taser and tased the white guy, and this happened down in Florida, and this happened here in Arizona. Now, there was a lot of comments, because I saw it on Instagram, there's a lot of comments that everybody said that if the guy would have been black, the guy would have switched his gun and he would have shot him. I don't digest that one bit. I do believe that if the guy would have been black, he probably would have got shot, like right from the jump. However, yes, you just saw me pull that wedgie. However, you know, the whole concept of this is just totally problematic because one, you're doing something wrong. And when you're doing something wrong, and I'm gonna say this lovingly, respectfully, and clearly, I don't care what color you are, I don't care what your gender is. If you're doing something wrong, you're doing something wrong. And, you know, you have to pay for your actions. You have to pay for your sins. You have to pay for your crimes. And the best way to get home alive is to comply. What in the hell is that? Okay, the dummy said a hammer. Sorry about that. So for the love of God, if you are of color, even if you're high on drugs, please comply. And if you're going to do drugs, because I'm totally against drugs. If you're going to do drugs, man, before you take that puff, that snort, or that shot, think about your future. And think about 10 minutes from now when you're high as a fucking kite and you decide to go out and do something stupid, like go get more drugs. There's no telling what a cop's going to do at all. So you have to be prepared for that. That being said, I'm James Williams, cover number 2. Be seeing you.